Alright, hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Monster Prom, here on Bite Size Beefs, where we're going after the sweet little delicious boy, Liam de Lioncourt, who's not little, or maybe he is a boy, I don't really know, I haven't really asked him about his pronouns or whatnot, I'm a terrible person.
And also, we're going after that smarts and that creativity, because we need it to impress him. So we cannot go to the auditorium, because the cat is there, so let us go to La Classe, where we made our end of the last episode, where we were laughing frantically at Milk Liam Popular again. That was some good times. It was like 4 minutes for me, but like 2 days for you. And I just hope that you liked that joke. I really do, because I laughed my ass off and I had a hard time breathing. But we're going after that smarts, because this boy likes smart, creative boys. So
later you see Liam rolling his eyes at his phone. You ask him what's up before he can roll them right out of his head.
I'm having trouble with my status on Facebook. I expressed a positive opinion about bug manicures, which I obviously meant ironically, and now my so-called friends are responding with blatantly unironic pictures of themselves with centipedes glued to their nails. I know being aloof and misunderstood is my brand, but I want to be misunderstood on my terms, not theirs.
That means you want to be understood. Jesus Christ. I can't say that to Liam, actually. That might make him run away because we spoke the Lord's name. I don't know. I don't know how this vampire works, but either way, we should watch our tongue around Liam if we want him to watch our tongue inside his own mouth. Haha! Rip it.
What kind of status could I post that would be idiot-proof?
Vague blog, a vague blog for your life. Flat out post that everyone currently reading this status is an idiot. Ooh, that sounds bold. That sounds bold. Vague blog for your life.
Yes! Vague blogging is a tricky proposition, but luckily I'm a master of the blogging arts. The trick is to reel people in with an intriguing premise, but make it absolutely clear they will never know what it is. Worst day ever. No, I don't want to talk about it. So sick of this, but I don't kiss and tell or fight and tell. Frowny face. I'll do something like, it's all your fault, you know who you are, and then a high-heeled shoe emoji. No one can possibly misinterpret that because there's nothing to misinterpret.
Boom! Vague blogging is always the simplest and most direct solution. You gain 2 creativity and 1 boldness.
Yes! Our creativity is up there. Getting that creativity. That's my creativity song, y'all. So, we've got Liam and Scott. Oh, yay! Liam and Scott. I've missed Scott. Claps for Scott. Also, congratulations on Scott for coming in second on the Bay ballot. But congratulations to Damien for winning the Bay ballot, and he will soon get a brand new ending. A whole new ending just for him.
You take your seat between the strongest and smartest men you know. Liam appears to be taking a very intense picture of some bizarre-looking food. Scott is looking about as confused as you are currently.
But Liam...
Oh wait, what was Scott's voice again? Hold on.
But Liam, food is delicious. It's for eating. That's why they call it lunchtime.
Neither of those statements is wrong, but they also aren't quite connected.
Scott, if I had the capacity to eat, I assure you, I would still ignore the actual content of the food in favor of finding the perfect combination for a flawless Instagram post.
Oh, I see. That's not even him.
You're gonna go post a picture to advertise the food to people who can actually eat it. You're so smart. I'm happy like a dog my tail's gonna wag. I'll be happy to eat your food for you. I'm afraid your palate is way too unsophisticated to appreciate these rare Japanese delicacies. Ooh, they're Japanese. Do you have any Scott snacks?
Scooby snacks?
Scott snack? You know what? Fine. I've taken all the pictures I need. Eat whatever you want. Thanks, Liam. Oh, they look all so yummy. I don't know where to start. Beef, any ideas?
Maybe your choice of snack can get one of these boys to want to snack on you in an innuendo way, not literally.
I mean, I don't know, werewolf and a vampire. If he snacks on me, I become a vampire. If he snacks on me, well, he might go too far and eat me. But still, if he bites me, I'll be a werewolf, which is the best option, by the way. Best option, werewolf. I don't even care. Vampire, no. Vampire, no. Werewolf, top tier. Vampire, second tier. Obviously, the lychee fruit-flavored custard with a side of tofu and a drizzle of raspberry extract is the most superior food on the plate. Go for the brightly colored bag of meat biscuits that somehow has an anime drawing of Scott's face on it that says, Scott Snacks. That's obviously the Scott answer, so we'll go with the Liam answer.
Oh, Beef, I always knew you were a monster of impeccable taste. Actually, that isn't true. I assume everyone has horrible taste and a useless aesthetic. But in this case, it's pretty clear that this assumption does not apply to your beautiful self.
Oh, Liam, you're blushing and you called me beautiful.
Did I say beautiful? I meant your aesthetic is beautiful, because we have the same aesthetic. The lychee custard picture has already gotten more likes than any other food on this table. And it's absolutely delicious. I'm so happy I'm a dog. How could the way it tastes possibly have any relevance to a conversation about food? Liam, you're so smart that I don't understand how that makes any kind of sense. Thank you for being someone with whom I can actually discuss the important nuance of Japanese food pictures. It appears to be you and me against a very ignorant world, Beef.
Yeah, stupid everyone else for actually eating their food and not taking pictures. Thank goodness you and Liam have each other. Smoochy hug. XEOs, boy. Good job, man. He's loving you is easy 'cause you're Liam full. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
So we can't go to the library, which is not some place we need to go. So we will go to the auditorium. I love doing that bit from South Park where the guy's like, the planetarium. I love doing it. It's great. One of my favorite stupid characters from that show.
You're walking with Liam later when suddenly a holy crossbow bolt slams into the wall next to you. It's the Slayer. Oh no.
Dodger, I love you. Prepare to die.
You flee with Liam and manage to get out of sight. Now's the perfect time for you to hide while Liam turns into a bat. But he's not transforming. You ask him why the hell he's just standing there instead of changing.
It's just... seems a little cliche, doesn't it? A vampire turning into a bat? Honestly, I'm over it. If I could turn into, for example, the concept of a bat, now that would be a change worth making.
You don't even know what that means, but if you can't get Liam to turn into something soon, he'll get both of you caught. You quickly tell him to change into...
a hot dog stand? A general feeling of unease. Ooh, we might be able to pull off a general feeling of unease. A hot dog stand sounds fun. So no... let's take general feeling of unease.
Magnificent! The perfect balance of abstraction and practicality. I admit I have difficulty imagining the concept of a bat, but a general feeling of unease? Why, I can experience that many times a day.
Liam disappears in a poof of purple smoke. You don't know where he's gone, but you sure don't feel good about it. What's the matter? Don't you have your shirt on the inside out? Have all your friends just been pretending to like you? Suddenly the Slayer bursts in. She takes one step towards you, then stops.
Why do I feel like I left my stove on when I left the house this morning? Shit!
The Slayer flees to check on her stove. Liam turns back into a vampire and you immediately feel better.
Oh man, my soul has never felt so tormented. I'll have to do that more often.
You hope he decides to do it when you're not around, but you're glad that he's happy. You gain 2 smarts and 1 creativity.
Dude, our smarts and creativity are absolutely smashing. We are smashing that smarts and creativity. So we can't go for smarts. But let's see, what could we possibly go for? We could. I really don't want to get much else, to be honest, because if I go anywhere else, I might start flubbing things up. So let's go back to auditorium for that creativity.
That day while rehearsing,
Right, I don't need to read that. Forgot we can skip that because we've all seen it 100 times before.
Later, you see Liam scrolling through his phone, looking like the embodiment of ennui.
Hey Beef, what are you doing? Stalking classmates for romantic purposes and offering rather absurd advice?
How'd you know? Oh my god, Liam, we're so on the same page. I can't believe it. Oh my god, we should go to prom.
Magnificent, I could use some rather absurd advice. I was exchanging messages with a were-koala on this dating site, and all was going well for a time, but I've grown tired of our exchanges. He's a bit clingy, and being clingy is my 7th biggest turnoff. Right between sarcasm, illiteracy, and actually being a pickle and not a person.
Yo, Pickle Rick.
Pickle Rick!
The postmodern protocol dictates for me to just ghost him and never talk to him again, but that's horrible and I would never do that to someone. You see, I'm Liam, handsomely mysterious, yet a true gentleman.
Okay, so here's one little nitpick I've got. Yo, ghosting might feel better for you in the short term because you're like, okay, I just won't say anything. But that's just you running from responsibility. When you're talking to someone, like if it's been one or two messages and you answer and it's like, oh, well, their message was like a 1-word answer. I don't mind if you stop messaging them back after a 1-word answer because that clearly means they're not interested, right? You got to follow the signs. But like if you're talking with somebody for a few bits and then you just become disinterested, just tell them, because if you just ghost them, all you're doing is you're doing yourself a disservice because you're training yourself to run away from problems rather than confront them, which means you'll have a harder time dealing with smaller problems like that later on. It will will become part of your anxiety, 100%. Don't even question that. It happens to a lot of people. I've seen it happen to people. And then also, it will also make it better for you to be able to handle rejection and deal out rejection to people. Because that's a skill. That is a skill that you need to practice. You can't just be okay with it. Some people aren't just born okay with rejection. They have to learn it through, their means of their life. Some people learn it earlier, but just real talk, don't ghost people. I mean, I've been ghosted a few times, but generally I'm just like, I'm done. Like, bye. I'll just be like, yeah, okay, this isn't working out. This is, this turned south. I'm no longer interested. Like, I'll be upfront, right? But in that terms, like, you gotta judge when somebody's not interested, but just be honest. Just be honest, take the responsibility, own that responsibility, and you'll find yourself growing as a better person by taking those small little bits of responsibility. Because, yeah, ghosting might be the easy option, but it's also the coward's way. You're a coward. Don't do that. We've all been cowards, don't worry, I'm a coward too, but if you've done it, you have exhibited cowardice. So we'll just go on. Be a true gentleman or a gentle woman, or a gentle person. Yes, that would be a gentleman, be a gentle woman, and be a gentle person. There you go. Everyone's included now. Be gentle, be honorable, have integrity, have loyalty. What I always say is conquer the hill, HIL. Honesty, integrity, loyalty. Have those 3 things. And yes, I know I failed at some of those earlier in life, but I'm still learning. Everybody's still learning, right? It's just about making the effort. All right, I'm sorry. I'm getting off topic, but I just want a little bit of real talk there because I know some people have issues with that, right? And I just want to make sure that people hear those things in life. It's important for me to hear them as well, too. So it's not just for you guys, it's also for me.
But neither do I want the emotional turmoil of telling him how I really feel and having an actual conversation about it. What an ordeal.
Or you can just tell them that you're not interested, and then if they keep replying asking you why, you've already told them why. You're not interested. You don't have to respond after that.
So I've settled on just sending him a bunch of emojis and then never texting him again. That should do it, right? The thing is, how can I convey this complex array of sentiments through this friendly language of emojis?
Yo, also don't talk in only emojis unless you've established a relationship with somebody. Emoji talk right out of the gate is super annoying. Stop it. Stop it. Don't. Show people you have a brain worth winning.
This is your time to shine. Show Liam you excel at complex sentiments so he might someday feel like sharing them with you.
Maybe croissant, school bus, shooting star, trumpet, and crocodile. This one, little vampire growing disinterested and overly attached were-koala emoji. That seems like right on the head. I don't think we're fun enough for this one, so we'll go with the direct approach. Not so smart? How am I not smart enough? How am I not smart enough? I have 17 smarts. What in the literal hell?
That one? Are you kidding? That's just too on the nose. What do you want? For him to understand it too well? Leave some room for the delights and nuances of miscommunication. What will you advise me to do next? Tell him clearly how I feel? Or would you prefer that I write it in a brick and throw it at his face? Would that be blunt enough for you?
It wouldn't.
Here, I'm sending a croissant, a school bus, a shooting star, and a trumpet, and a crocodile. I'm sure you would never have thought of that.
You dick. I hate how meta Liam is. I hate him.
I mean, who's that specific nowadays? Obviously not me. Bye.
Later that day, you receive a text from Liam. It's the little frowny vampire being ungrateful of the advice of his little emoji friend emoji.
You lose 2 creativity and 1 charm. No, our creativity, no. Also, how did we lose with 17 smarts? What the shell, man? Liam, love me.
You approach Liam and Vera at their table, but before you can sit down, Vera holds up a hand. Stop. This is the cool people table, where only cool people are allowed.
I would agree with what Vera just said, but agreeing is something only uncool people do. Wouldn't you agree, Vera?
Nice try, Liam, but I think we're getting away from the point. This interloper still wants to sit with us.
Well, if she wants to sit with us, she's going to have to prove she is as cool as we are, but without, trying to prove it. Trying is so uncool.
So, what's it gonna be?
Well, I guess I'll be going then, because there's no way anyone could ever be as cool as Liam. Let me ask you this. Would an uncool person be giving Vera $50 monster dollars? Let's go with the Liam answer.
Wait, was that sarcasm?
No, of course not. Beef was clearly being totally sincere.
There it was again, and you two are doing this on purpose.
No, why on earth would we do that?
Gah, I can't tell whether you're being sincere or ironic. It's so cool. Everyone knows clear and efficient communication is the least cool thing of all. You've wooed me with your open disdain for language.
I can tell if you're being serious, or I can't tell if you're being serious or not.
Exactly.
Vera and Liam invite you to sit with them and chat. By the end of lunch, none of you has any idea what anyone else meant. So cool.
Yay. Yay, we got that Liam. We're also closing in on prom night as well. We have student debt, and we have to go to prom. I wonder if we can't actually go to prom if we're in debt. Oh well. I guess I mean, I could go to the library once, but then we need our smarts up. Like, our smarts, we're not smart enough for Liam anymore. Like, geez, we need to get our smarts up really high then. Whew, I mean, we failed one smarts answer, and now I'm all paranoid.
Later, you're sleeping peacefully until a noise wakes you up. The source of the noise seems to be Liam, whose face is the unliving embodiment of disgust itself.
Oh boy, a test on vampire weaknesses. How original. Please list all known weaknesses of the vampire. Sigh. You know, it's pretty problematic to teach everybody at school all the known ways to kill one specific minority. I don't mind that, though. As a brooding outcast, I'm already accustomed to the derision and harassment of my peers. What I do mind is how played out everybody's answers are going to be. Steaks, garlic, the sun. Van Helsing called. He wants his cliches back. I've got a good answer, though. It's pretty obscure. You've probably never heard of it. Bet you can't even guess what it is.
Ooh, a challenge. You give him your best guess.
Global thermonuclear war. Harmonica music? Oh no, oh no.
Oh no.
Global thermonuclear war. Oh, is harmonica music? Harmonica music sounds like fun. Oh no, which answer? Let's think about this for a second. So, global thermonuclear war may be a smart answer because it's like a thing that might kill everything anyway. So it's technically a weakness. But harmonica music, that seems obscure and might be creative. Oh no, let's go with harmonica music. Yes, I knew it because I figured thermonuclear bomb might be bold. So,
Me, weak against mere harmonica music? How ridiculous! And yet, I must confess I find it rather charming that you've mistaken my fine musical taste for a vampiric curse. In fact, most of my supposed vampiric weaknesses are simply a matter of taste. Crucifixes and holy water, I'm simply not a fan of organized religion. Garlic, only if it's not organic and locally sourced. And it's not that a stake through the heart will necessarily kill me, it's just that most steaks aren't made with reclaimed lumber, which is terribly wasteful. I must confess to one weakness, however. A weakness for you.
oh, that's so cute. He likes us. Everybody, he likes us. He likes us so good.
Liam spends half the afternoon ironically listening to you harmonica music with you to prove he's not allergic. You gain 2 creativity and 1 fun.
Yes, our creativity is high. Super high.
So now, where do we go? We could go back to class and just get our smarts over 20. I kind of feel like maybe Liam is one of those characters who needs an insanely high stat. So I'm just gonna go for it.
At the end of class, the teacher passes back your quizzes from last week. Liam looks at his and sighs.
Just another facetic assessment in a long line of facetic assessments. Don't get me wrong, my performance on these little charades is exceptional. I am devastatingly intelligent, but I find the entire enterprise distasteful. Must we be weighed and measured like so much raw steak?
Elroy the swamp monster snorts derisively. All right, buttsucker, if you're so smart, how are they supposed to assess us without tests?
Well, I mean, given time, I'm sure I could come up with, obviously...
This is not going well for Liam. You jump in and save the day.
Yes, we will sweep him off his feet like the beautiful little vampire man he is, and we will tell him, rap battles, it's the only fair way. That might be creative as heck. A brutal fight to the death, or are you two checking? Definitely not that, so rap battles for 500, Alex.
Yes, that's precisely what I was about to say. As we all know, one does not truly grasp a subject until one can rap fluently about it. None would dispute that Snoop Dogg is a reigning expert on the distribution and consumption of marijuana, for example. Yes, very good. I'll start a petition immediately. This will definitely impress Reddit.
Oh man, he does it for Reddit, y'all.
You give Liam his first signature, you're not sure he'll get any more. In any case, you gain 2 fun and 1 creativity.
Yes! We've got 6, 19, 9, 6, and if you put those the other way, it's
69.
Minus 2, 69. No, you can't have minus 2 and 69. Minus 2 and 69 just leaves 00. Nobody's there. So Liam and Vera once again. Ooh. I almost sounded like the interdimensional prince there for a second. Ooh, Liam and Vera together once again. You approach Liam and Vera's table to find them thoughtfully tasting several glasses of wine. The school has literally no rules, apparently. Hey, buddy, why are you reading my lines? Because I'm here at lunchtime, and I felt like I needed to narrate for a little while.
Wine, the most exclusive of beverages. Even a vampire such as myself cannot resist its class and allure.
So we already know the answer to this one because we have had it before.
Do you know a lot about wine, then? I'm having dinner with the King of France next week, and I could use some pointers.
France doesn't have a king anymore, Vera.
That's what the media wants you to think. So do you know about wine or not, douche?
Alas, in my centuries of living, I have only learned how to look good holding wine, not how to evaluate it. I don't put uncouth things in my mouth.
All I know is that I'm not drinking another glass of that one. It tastes like garbage.
Vera points at a bottle with Polly's toilet wine written on it in permanent marker. By the way, the interdimensional prince is still here at lunch.
What I wouldn't give for an experienced sommelier to help us judge which wine is best.
You know nothing about wine, but luckily the interdimensional prince is here to help you with your choice. You suavely recommend. By the way, you should probably try the sangria. It pairs well with seafood and blood. The tannins in this robust Malbec are an elegant way to mask the taste of poison, perfect for diplomatic missions. No, try the sangria. It pairs well with blood, which is a cool vampire thing. Beef, there's your answer. Yo, thanks, intergalactic douche. You're not so bad. I mean, do you have to call me that every time we talk? Yeah, I do.
You know, the pronounced sweetness and citrus flavors would go well with an unholy blood meal. I've always tried to pair Pinot Noir with blood, you know, because noir means dark, like my soul. And I always avoided sangria because the little bits of fruit made it seem inauthentic,
and because they get stuck in your... Yeah, you don't like it. I listen. See, I'm perfect boyfriend material. I guess I'm a girlfriend right now. I'm perfect girlfriend material. Take me to prom.
But I suppose the clue is in the title, isn't it? This truly is a new dawn for sanguine cuisine. Well, not dawn per se, but let's say a new dusk. Yes, a new dusk for sanguine cuisine.
As someone who does not literally drink blood, I'm afraid I can't share your enthusiasm. But I do like to imagine vampires getting chunks of fruit stuck between their fangs. It's funny, they're dorks. Liam ignores her. He's too busy gazing at you over the rim of his glass. He's a little drunk, but you don't judge.
I mean, I can judge him on how well he does in the bed. Hopefully we get him. We all know my taste against Liam is I don't like him all that much. He's my least favorite. But today, and only today, we love him so very much. He's our sweet boy. Now, here's the thing. Do we go for more smarts to try and get 23 just in case it's like a 22 smarts deal? Or we go with creativity to get it over 20? I think smarts. And if we can get a creativity boost out of it, I think we're golden. So let's go to class. Get your learn on. Yo, get learnt.
Afterwards, Liam walks up to you extremely nonchalantly. It's ridiculous how little he cares about this walk.
After considerable thought, I've come to the conclusion that you're not a complete loser, or poser. Or loser. Or, I mean, you're not either of those things. And seeing as I could use a partner for my tragically hip late-night excursions, consider yourself invited. Tonight, 3 a.m., I'm sure you'll have no trouble coming up with an appropriately underground destination. I mean, it's not like I don't know any cool places to go or anything. I just want to give you an opportunity to prove yourself.
Oh, he wants to see if we're, like, creative enough, if we click. Because if we pick something that he we jive with, then he knows that we're good. Guys, this is our chance.
Liam vanishes in a cloud of mist and angst. You've got 12 hours to choose the trendiest spot nobody's ever heard of.
Okay. Monstropolis's most exclusive new nightclub, Asterisk? Why is... Oh, Asterisk is the name. Oh! The hottest, most underground nightclub of all, the Earth's core. Oh, no. I think the Asterisk would be the best one because it's obscure, and Liam loves obscure things, and the Earth's core might be passé. So, let's go with the obscure answer of the Asterisk.
Yes! So creative! Yes! You meet Liam in front of Asterisk at precisely 3:18 a.m. Being on time is for posers.
I mean, real talk, I'm, like, on time for everything. I'm a loser that way because, yeah, but I like being on time for things. Like, it builds character, y'all. Builds character.
It's a club so exclusive even you haven't heard of it before. You had to snag an invite from a time-traveling version of yourself from the future. Monstropolis is hip.
Hey, that means we must have did the Kickstarter from earlier. Yo, do that toaster clock thing. Do it. Write that down.
Monstropolis's hippest club is a satanic diaper orgy inside a decommissioned ravioli factory run by mice who love disco. Liam takes one look at the magnificent entryway made of a stolen whale carcass and the concept of entropy, and his jaw drops.
Asterisk? What? I thought it was a myth. I've heard rumors that they've got everything here. Used cribs, police brutality, the entire frozen food aisle from a discount supermarket. My God, they've even got a downstairs sub-dungeon where you can relax in a human jacuzzi.
In the human jacuzzi? What? Is it a jacuzzi made of humans?
I mean, this is pretty cool, I guess.
In case you were wondering, a human jacuzzi is when you sit in a circle while a bunch of naked people spit hot water at you. You gain +2 creativity and +1 fun.
Yes, our creativity went up over 20. Yes. Also, I would never want that, ever. Please do not. No spitting on people. Thank you. No, thank you. The Monster Prom draws near. Beef, girl, who we gonna ask? We know who we're gonna ask. It's time to ask Liam de Lioncourt. Sorry, Liam de Lioncourt. If he would like to go to prom with us. Liam, will you go to prom with me?
You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to Monster Prom with you.
Prom? It's not that I love the concept of prom, but we need to be there if only to remind everyone we're cooler than them. It's almost a duty, so we should do it, huh?
Did we do it? Prom night was dreamy. We did it.
Oh, yes.
You and Liam criticized the vulgar musical choices of the band the entire night.
Yo, look at us. We are looking super good. And I like Liam, how he doesn't have it buttoned up or anything. He's got a little... Oh, I forget what that's called. I know what that's called. Either way, he didn't change his hair up too much, which is kind of a bummer. I kind of would have liked to see him in that. But I like how he still got his basic, I care-ish, but not really. I care enough. I guess that's his attitude.
And at one point you crashed the gig by joining them with a xylophone and a theremin.
Yo, theremins are tight.
A renowned music blogger happened to be there because for some reason she thinks the next big thing will be found at a high school prom or whatever. She said, I understood virtually nothing, which probably means it was avant-garde and too much of an intellectual delicacy for even me. I gave it 0 thumbs up, but only because ranking at art numerically is a travesty. Keep an eye on Liam de Lioncourt and Beef crashing future prom nights. They will wow you. You both kept a copy of the review as a memory of such a wonderful night together.
Yee, we did it. We got a night together with that sweet Liam boy. Best at high-fiving, most likely to work in something no one understands. Yep, we'll be there with him. So we got 0 new secrets, so there's 22 secret endings, but we did get a new ending, though. So huzzah! We went to prom with Liam de Lioncourt, the character we wish we didn't get to go to prom with. Those 3 weeks were magnificent. Yes, they were.
Liam started an iconoclastic band that broke all conventions.
Yo, we're in that band, yo!
Their latest album has been a hit. It has no songs at all. The album is actually just a banana set on fire.
Yo, real talk. TWRP, TWRP, at TWRP Band on Twitter, they just launched a new album called Together Through Time. Yo, throw the album art up. Throw that up, future me. Get on that. And I love this band. They're from Toronto, so they're local boys. To me, and I think their class is electro funk, but also from the future, but also from the 80s. So if that genre at all, if funk 80s futuristic style gets you at all, look up. They've got a YouTube channel too. Just look up TWRP. They collab with Ninja Sex Party a lot. They have Dan Avidan sing vocals on some stuff, and they've done actually a couple amazing new tracks for their newest album, Together Through Time. My favorite song being Phantom Racer, which is basically like a Speed Racer song, but trust me, you might think that's dumb, but just go listen to it. It's super tight. Go buy their album. It's available digitally on a bunch of stores. If you go to twerpband.com, I'm sure if you just put in TWRP Band Toronto into Google, their main website will come up. But please, go do them a favor. Go check out... They actually have a new video from their new album called Synthesize Her, and that's a really good take on what their music's kind of like. They don't always use lyrics in their songs, but just... There's my musical recommendation for today. TWRP or TWRP. Go listen. They're fantastic. Fantastic.
And be sure Liam doesn't care if you don't get it.
Of course not.
Miranda used her vast surf knowledge to get a job at handpicking the best surfs for other people. Unsurprisingly, she ended up leaving her surfs to do all the work. Scott turned out to be a genius and became the most renowned mathematician in the country. JK, he became an athlete. Duh, he's still a bit of a simpleton, but as lovable and as good-hearted as ever.
Yeah, good old Scott. During those 3 weeks, Monster Prom seemed bigger than ever, and now... If I told you that I like to sing butt rock in the microphone when it's really inconvenient. Every time, y'all. Every time. So we're successful. We have been successful dating 2 of the main 6 characters, not the main 6 from My Little Pony. Don't ask how I know that, but I'll tell you the answer anyway. My little cousin, back when she was younger, she liked My Little Pony, and so I would watch it with her. There you go. That's why I know stuff about My Little Pony. Done. Also, I happen to have on my hard drive the My Little Pony fighting game that was discontinued and is now being made into Them's Fighting Herds. So I downloaded that once again to play with her because she wanted it, and it was actually kind of fun, although I'm trash. I am absolutely trash at fighting games. Absolute trash. So yeah, we are glad, super glad we got to date another cute boy and or spicy lady. I'm gonna mix that up a bit, because usually I say cute girls and spicy boys, but this time, no, because sometimes ladies can be spicy. I mean, Vera and Valerie, definitely spicy, and their names start with V. Oh, V is a sexy letter, y'all. Sexy letter. So yeah, just super happy, super good. We did it. We nailed Liam. We had a really great night with him. It was wonderful. No secret endings, though, but we'll get to those. I'll probably stream some. I'll look up the answers and stream some. No words needed. Oh, that's so... Look at that. That's so cute there. Look at how cute we were. Oh my gosh, we're so cute there, eh? Oh my god. I don't think we unlocked anything, because nothing popped up. But that is all for the main 6 characters for Monster Prom. I really hope you enjoyed my venture over the last 2-3 weeks now. I think it's been 2 weeks now since this game came out. And I really, really do hope that you appreciated this journey with me. If you'd like to see more of Monster Prom, once again, go ahead, hit me up, follow me on Twitch. You gotta follow me on Twitch, because I am going to stream some secret characters there, or try to go for some of the more difficult characters, look up their answers, and try and get them so that way you guys can experience the answers with me. And I think I'll be going for a couple of the secret characters on the show here, because I know some people have been telling me, especially to go after the punk cat Valerie, and to try and get the Slayer or the Interdimensional Prince, or even Blobbert, who knows. But I'll figure out how to get those some other time. But thank you all for sticking with me, and for sticking with me. I'm so glad I got to be here for lunchtime. Interdimensional Prince, do you want to close out the episode again? Oh, why thank you, Beef. These portals are really getting sticky, and I must be going soon. But I will thank you all for hanging out during Monster Prom. Please like the episode and subscribe for Beef, because he's wonderful, and I would marry him if he wasn't already taken, even though he's still single. I just like being convoluted that way. So, he will see you all on the next episode of Monster Prom, here on Bite Size Beefs. I hate everybody.